Did you know that despite there being zero anatomical differences between boys and girls' vocal tracts at the age of 4, most people are still able to correctly guess the gender of a child solely from their voice? Well, it's true, and we can learn a lot about trans voice training from knowing how. Today, we begin exploring vocal gender. Vocal gender is contrasted against vocal sex, and this interpretation in the medium of voice comes from the low-key, outdated, and problematic sex-gender distinction, where sex defines the body and gender defines the mind. Vocal sex refers to the masc or fem parts of our voice that reflect some amount of androgenetic development through testosterone puberty. These create some of the vocal features that we've already discussed, such as vocal size, vocal weight, pitch. At the age of 4, these features are identical between boys and girls. Vocal gender refers to the performance of gender through our speech, which have pretty big variance between masculine and feminine. Intonation, tempo, vocabulary, articulation, vowel placement, all of these more stylistic vocal features make up what could be considered the male and female accent. At least for the scope of this series from an American point of view. And this happens so early. We are encouraged from the moment we have an M or an F put on our birth certificate to play and mingle exclusively with other M's or F's and to look up to older, again exclusively, M's or F's. This isolation during our most important language learning years heavily influences the way we talk, which for most cis people, they carry on into their adult age. And so the cycle continues. But what happens when they don't? Can someone's vocal sex and vocal gender be misaligned? As it turns out, they can. I'll give you an example of both versions of this. First, the stereotypical gay male accent, which combines the inflection of a feminine vocal gender with the testosterone of the male vocal sex. This is where a lot of trans mascs will find themselves unwillingly after starting T. They haven't changed their vocal gender to reflect their new vocal sex. On the opposite end, you might recall how shocked you were when you first found out your favorite childhood cartoon boy, Timmy Turner, Ash Ketchum, Bart Simpson, etc., were all voiced by cis women. In fact, you might be finding that out right now. This is why learning vocal gender is so important for voice feminization. Size and weight can only take you so far. You need a feminine inflection to take your voice the rest of the way. So this is what this upcoming series is going to be about. I'm going to cover a whole bunch of vocal gender features in individual videos, and this is the introduction. I'm really excited for this series. I think it's incredibly under-discussed, and I hope I can shine a light on it for y'all. I'm once again asking you to join my Patreon. I do weekly group lessons with all my patrons. 2 people showed up to my last one this weekend. If you had been the third, you could have gotten 20 minutes of one-on-one voice coaching from me. It's a steal. I also want you to sign up for voice lessons with me. All of that can be found on my website. Look forward to the new videos. I'm really excited for this one. Bye.